Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys are going to be talking about Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 and the really good things about this bundle. I feel like recently we have been talking a lot about 1.5 plus 2.5 for PlayStation 4, but we've mainly been focusing on sort of the negatives of the bundle so far, which is a really sad thing because of the fact that I was really crossing my fingers that this was going to be absolutely like 100% definitive and clean. Unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, but within saying that, the bundle that we have here for 1.5 and 2.5, I just want to let you guys know is mostly good. It's just that kind of 10% that's sitting there that is a little bit messy. But for the rest of that 90%, 1.5 and 2.5 for PlayStation 4 is absolutely fantastic. And I think Square Enix have done a really good job porting it over to the PlayStation 4. Obviously, it is pretty sad that not enough playtesting was done in terms of the 60 FPS issues, and still a lot of the PlayStation 3 issues remain in the PlayStation 4 version, but fingers crossed those things will eventually get fixed. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about all of the really good things about 1.5 and 2.5, so let's just dive straight into it. First things first, load times. This is really the first thing that I want to talk about because of the fact that in the PlayStation 3 version for 1.5 and 2.5, the load times were absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, twist my nipples and slap me with a raw salmon, they were crazy. Oh my god, dude, come on, what is taking so long? Jesus. What, are we making the game in the background as well? I could catch, cook, and season a fucking fish in the time it takes to load this damn game. Holy shit. So yeah, load times are absolutely amazing on the PlayStation 4 version, and this is sort of thanks to the very fast hard drive and install that we have on the PlayStation 4, which is fantastic. So any sort of load time problems that were in the previous versions of 1.5 and 2.5 on PlayStation 4, all of those load times have been pretty much removed. Load times are close to non-existent, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic thing because really, who wants to sit there for like 10 to 15 seconds waiting to transfer into another world or to transfer onto the world map? No one. No one wants to experience that. We want a quick, to the point, transfer, load time, done. The next thing I want to talk about is 60 frames per second. So, of course, aside from the fact that there have been a few problems and issues caused from the 60 FPS upgrade that is present in the PlayStation 4 port, 60 FPS feels absolutely amazing on absolutely all of the playable titles included in this bundle. It pretty much just makes the gameplay so much more smoother. The animations look amazing. Like, I can't stress this enough. I was really paying close attention to how well and how amazing the animations look at 60 frames per second, especially looking at all of Sora's different sort of combo animations in Kingdom Hearts 2. They just look so smooth and so fluid and stuff, so 60 FPS for the most part works really well, and that's most of the time. So for the people who have been watching my videos about me sort of talking about the issues and problems that are currently present, guys, don't stress, those issues and problems only pop up here and there. For the most part, 60 FPS works extremely well with all of these games, and it looks absolutely fantastic, especially looking towards Kingdom Hearts 2, holy damn. Next up is clear visuals. So in case you guys don't know, all of the playable titles on 1.5 and 2.5 are running 1080p, and that's a native 1080p. In case you guys don't know, 1.5, 2.5 on the PlayStation 3, they were kind of running like an upscaled 1080p, so it was sort of sub 720p. It still looked really good on PlayStation 3, I'll admit. Like, it still looked HD, it still looked nice, but it just looks extra clearer on the PlayStation 4, which is absolutely fantastic. And, you know, the 60 frames per second as well as the really clear visuals just go hand in hand, man. They look absolutely amazing. Seeing the game that is like years old looking this crisp as well as running this smoothly is a fantastic thing. And the final thing that I want to talk about is the drive gauge buffering. It is absolutely so fast, and once again, this comes down to the PlayStation 4 install, but the drive gauge buffering, there's no buffering anymore. This was a huge problem present in Kingdom Hearts 2 for the PlayStation 3 version within 2.5. Whenever you would go into a drive form on KH2, you'd be in this sort of like a buffering animation for like I would say anywhere between 4 to like 6 seconds, and it would actually affect gameplay, because while you're in this drive form buffering, essentially everything that's going on around you would still continue to move, but of course like in slow motion. Still though, this did have obvious effects on the actual gameplay of the game itself, so there is no more drive form buffering, which I think is absolutely fantastic. It is so speedy fast, and that's a really good thing. Same also goes with delinking. Delinking in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep also had the same problem, where it would essentially go into a buffering phase, and you know, like whoever you're playing as, whether it be Terra Ventus or Aqua, they just kind of stand there for a few seconds while the D-Link is trying to activate. And of course, in the original version, there was no buffering. The D-Link would activate straight away. So yeah, that is also fixed thanks to the PlayStation 4 install. D-Linking activates straight away. However guys, that's just my thoughts and opinions on 1.5 plus 2.5. Personally speaking, when it comes down to it, I feel as if the pros most certainly outweigh the cons. Obviously, we do have some cons and negatives present within this bundle, and yes, there certainly is quite a few different things that Square Enix still needs to fix, but I think it's absolutely fantastic that Square Enix actually applied an update a few days ago. It gives me hope that they're going to continue to sort of look into sort of community feedback towards the problems that are still present, and hopefully in the coming weeks they will apply an update. However guys, hopefully you're having a fantastic day, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.